Let's get to it.
Now, Shepard Smith reporting live from the Fox News deck.
First from the Fox News deck at 3 o'clock in New York City, interrogations and investigations are underway on a U.S. Navy ship. A Fox report now. More of today's top headlines from here in the Fox News deck. New Orleans, Louisiana. One of my favorite cities in all the world, especially at night. This is the new home of our new program called Shepard Smith Reporting, which will air every weekday at this time. But more important, really, this is the new hub for breaking news coverage for all of Fox News Channel. We call it the Fox News Deck, and I'll give you a tour in just a minute. These are watch boxes and warning boxes here from New England all the way down to the Mid-Atlantic. And Janice Dean will give us more on that in just a minute. But I want to show you what's happening in the southeast as well on the big wall. This is what remains of Tropical Storm Karen. The thinking was 2 days ago that by this time that storm might be a hurricane. This is the Fox News Deck on Shepard Smith Reporting, the inaugural edition. We'll show you around this place in just a few minutes. Nice to have you in today. Steve, thanks very much. Well, we've learned a lot more about the driver of a monster truck that barreled into a crowd. We've seen the death toll. Now we'll see the investigation. And in just a few minutes, I'll show you around this place. And you'll meet these people. And I'll let you know what they do. It's a new world at Fox News in news gathering. This team is breaking news. One of those tools is a way that we can manipulate video on this massive wall over here. This we're calling a remote. It has a technical name, but it's boring. But what it allows me to do is scroll through the media of the day. This happens to be a Palestinian woman who's having a beef with an Israeli soldier. And this Tony Romo from last night, did you see this against Denver? So you get the idea, and I can move it back and pick from any number of our different sets of pictures from the day, add them to the slideshow, and anyway, it's a lot of fun to play with and an interesting way to display things. And then we have these massive computers. You'll notice around the place that rather than little computers like we used to have at home, this is what we work with now. This happens to be an AP news spread. So we can go to these, take a look at what's happening around the world, call our different sources and get confirmation. And with this, we're able to quickly bring up photographs and pieces of media. What we do in this room is try to vet what you're seeing on social media and from other media sites. It's not a secret that a lot of people get their information from Twitter and beyond. So what our hope is that over the days and weeks and months and years, be able to vet much of this for you. You'll see on the left-hand side of this massive wall over here is what we have newsworthy for this hour at least. The boy on the plane, we'll tell you about that in a minute. A biker beating that we've been covering, terror raids. These are the matters that we're investigating. And over here, the matters that we've been confirmed. And all of this integrates with our overall computer system to let us know where we are in the information gathering and dissemination process and enable us to get it to your screen more quickly. And really what that does is explain the workflow for all of these people over here. Formerly producers, now information specialists who take what information we're gathering from social media, from our properties around the world, our vast news gathering organization that we have for ourselves and our partner networks all around the world. So we can take all of that information, compile it, take the social part of it and make calls and internet checks and otherwise to get things confirmed. And the idea is that whenever breaking news happens, this team is here in this room along with dozens of others outside it, and we'll bring you the breaking news no matter what the program you're watching at the time. In fact, Chris Delia is up here, and he's been working on this monster truck crash that a lot of people probably saw over the weekend. This happened in Mexico. And Chris, they just did not have the sort of safety precautions that we would be used to here in the United States.
You're right, Shep, and I'm sure many of you at home have seen this video. I'm actually going to play it right now. Here you have the driver. This happened on Saturday.
All of that's coming up. And I tell you, you think, well, okay, a 9-year-old boy got on a plane. But if a 9-year-old boy can do it, what can a terrorist do? All that and a couple of minutes from now, we'll get a Fox report to you. Stay with us. Mel, it's so nice
That's
to
right.
see you.
Hey, great to see you, hon.
Thanks a lot. Elizabeth Smart, what a story. Millions of North Koreans are reportedly starving on a daily basis, but the communist regime there just decided to spend its money on something far more important, a ski resort. That's next from the Fox News Deck. Some breaking news just coming into the Fox News channel now, and here in the news deck wall, we're watching the rescue of a hiker on Shepard Smith Reporting. And we'll be right back. Putting a wrap on day one of Shepard Smith Reporting, our control room over the shoulder here, and they've done a great job today. This is the place where we'll be back for breaking news. Whenever breaking news happens, this studio will light up. These people will be working to confirm information, and we'll bring you what's happened whenever it does. There's no more Fox Report at night. We kind of felt for years like it was a fish out of water. After all, you usually knew the news before I said, and now you know the news. Now we'll bring it to you as it happens. We'll watch Twitter and Facebook and all the rest and keep you updated and vet it. And we'll watch the Dow too, which today is down 134. Oh well.